This is Jim Lakey with news and announcements for St. John and Maxville, Kansas on cable channel 3 and also on sandylandcenter.org, our website. Today is Wednesday. It's the 4th of March already, and we're having a cloudy and cold day today. It's 23 here in the square, and we're going to have snow showers today, probably less than an inch, and the high temperature today will be a rip-roaring 28, and the low will be 10 tonight. But then we have signs of spring. The rest of the 5 days will be sunny every day, and so we have Thursday 42 the high, Friday 52 the high, Saturday sunny and 56 the high, Sunday sunny and 60 the high, and Monday, the top day in the row, sunny and 63. Also, the low temperatures will go from 10 today for the low, and by Monday it'll be 37 for the low. So here comes spring, and it couldn't come any quicker, I think, as far as any of us are concerned. Well, happy birthday today to Becky Thrasher. And tomorrow, happy birthday to Destiny Johnson, and happy anniversary to Kirby and Leah Christman. We hope that you enjoy your anniversaries and birthdays as they come up, and the weather will be getting better to celebrate. Well, we have some announcements, a good many, and notices. And first of all, we'd like to remind everybody that Wednesday morning they have a Lenten breakfast sponsored by the St. John Hudson's Ministers Association. That's at the First United Methodist Church at 7 o'clock in the morning. And they have a light breakfast, and they sing hymns, and then they have a little bit of a meditation or homily. And it's a good way to start off Wednesday morning for Lenten breakfast. Then the Recreation Commission on Thursday, March 19th is celebrating spring in the air, and just they called it right for the weather. They're having lunch at the Dutch Kitchen, shopping at Stutzman's and Glenn's Bulk Food, and they leave at 10:30 and come back at 3:30, and the gasoline cost is $7. Then on Thursday, the 26th, their lunch bunch is going to Inman Harvest Cafe, where they have traditional German food. And it's in Inman, Kansas. They're leaving at 10. They should be back by 2:30. And the cost of the gasoline is $8 a person. Then we have 3 notices for job openings at the city that have to do with the summer. So the first one is for a person to do trimming of property that's in violation of the city code. And they can get a bid form at the city office, and the city reserves the right to reject any and all bids, and they close on 5 o'clock on March 17th. So that's a contract to mow the places that are in violation of city code. Then they're accepting applications for swimming pool manager for the summer season. Applications and job descriptions are available at City Hall. And again, that one is also due on March 17th. And then finally, they're accepting applications for seasonal part-time help for the summer. duties will be mowing and trimming city properties, but not limited to that. And you need to be 17 years old. And again, applications are available at City Hall. And that job would stay open until it's filled. And then when we're through with that list of things, we now have our important menus for the fellowship meals. And in Maxville at the VIP Center, they're having chicken parmesan today. And tomorrow, chicken salad with potato salad. And on Friday, baked pollock with broccoli and black bean and corn and tomatoes. And the fellowship meal here at the Sunflowers in St. John, they're having herbed baked chicken today with a baked potato. Thursday, pork roast, carrots, broccoli, and a roll. And Friday, tuna patties, seasoned rice, peas, and bread and butter. So, great fellowship meals for the seniors and for anybody else who wants to pay just a little bit more to join the seniors and have a fellowship meal right there in the center of either town, either Maxville or St. John. Well, the word of the day is this: ulcers are what you get from climbing over molehills. And we invite you to stay tuned after this for a short announcement about God's Story, a program that's running at First Southern Baptist Church for another several months. All right, well, have a good day. Try to stay warm tomorrow, and then I think it's over.
This is your story.
This is your story.
This is your story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
This is my story.
But most of all,
this is the greatest story ever told.
this is God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
I know you're going to enjoy the incredible journey you're about to embark on. The story is brimming over with tales of mystery, intrigue, adventure, of love, heartbreak, and triumph, of power, of struggle, and finally, of redemption. But remember, the Bible is not 100 ancient, unrelated paintings, but a mural all knitted together to tell the story of God's great love for us and the extent to which He will go to get us back. I know you're really going to enjoy and appreciate this wonderful experience as you fully explore how we all fit into the greatest story ever told, God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
This is God's story.
I'm Ray Davidson, pastor of First Southern Baptist Church here in St. John on the corner of 2nd and Exchange. We would like to invite you to come and join with us as we look at God's story, the story of God's interaction with man. We'll begin on September the 7th at 9:30 a.m. with a worship service, followed by at 10:30 with Sunday school. This is a study for everyone in the family. All of the children, young people, adults will be studying the same lesson so that we can talk about it at home as we go through the week. We invite you again to come and join us on this 31-week study of God's story and man's story.